another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so right. It's so
in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone alone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Let's go now.
Daniels starts with a pass. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looks like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. It's Trevor Etienne. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. First down, Washington.
Ready. Rig alert. Rig. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward. 4-on-3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
6. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Okay, ready.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner. or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Ready.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Get up. Hop, Buffalo 18. Street. Trap 60.
On play action, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, check.
3rd and 9.
Trap 19. Check smash. Panther 11.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and the ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the left side, taken in by Jefferson. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready. Bronco 80. Hurt.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60. Track him 60. Ready.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep from the floor. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now a trick play. Running right. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. To throw is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, so they take advantage of the 1st and 5 situation and pick up the quick first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down. Anthony Walker. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Odafe Oweh in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Owen back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Past the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready, go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on first down. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Hut. Roll. Chop alert. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Now Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes. Ivan Pace. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Warrior 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. As caught, that's Wayne. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
The 16-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. To the ground after the penalty. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the air, on third down is McCarthy. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, first and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back up to the 3. It's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Get it!
He'll try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the...
Third and long.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And if they're going to mark this out of bounds, they are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The bootleg. It's McCarthy. Oh, and that is going to be thrown away in the end zone, but penalty flags do come in. This might be a safety. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. That is fielded at the 20. He's to midfield. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
He's a gain of 32 yards. And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
ready, break. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. And that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
Quick throw, taken in, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Give on the ground, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And third down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The throw, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. There's a penalty. They'll run it. Here it's forward for maybe a yard. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
34 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Huntley, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on 4th down. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Now it is 1st and goal.
Go, check. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This hot, and he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Vikings 41.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Check smash. 60 Eagles. Steady.
To throw is Daniel on 1st and 10. A toss left side caught by his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's caught aside by Bellinger. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. 77. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
60 Vikings.
To the air again is Daniel. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Panther 60, Panther
Now,
60.
whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Mustang 19. 2. Ready, ready?
They'll go clear. Over on a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. Once the guard is able to get the football, get on it to keep possession. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Get it. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down.
4th down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's McCarthy. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's tipped and intercepted. Inside the 30.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. And he's going to be taken down in the backfield. No chance on that one. 2-point attempt snuffed out. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Set up. Pack the to 6. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he flicks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hopkinson. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 11 yards on the connection there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 Tiger.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he will score! Game on! Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break. Drag. Cougar, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Washington. Here's Etienne. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Jackson. And the Vikings are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side, it's caught by Felton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Forced to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a...
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta-have-it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need to stop on this 2-point conversion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2.
Let's go now. Let's go. Bronco 80.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
And this one is not over. They had to have it, and they got it. What a story this would be, Mike. This offense is going to have a shot to come out here and at least get something into the end zone.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hutchinson, his tight end. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind. They feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
When you're the demon, I don't This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.